Free Scratch Red Wings Report, presented by 5v5hockey.com.
Listen, guys, it's the end of the second period right now, and I'm usually very rational. I tried to be for you guys, and try to smile, be positive, but I can't do it right now. I turned the game off. They're playing the Sabres right now, and it's 7-2. The Red Wings are getting absolutely mashed by the Buffalo Sabres. What is happening with this team? Here's my game notes. Here's my dog crap. Nothing. There's nothing going on with this team right now. I can't understand it. I made a video a while back about how this team is Jekyll and Hyde. And it's true. How do we go from the 6-game winning streak we had, where we were unbelievable, we were unstoppable. We had the Kane heroics in Chicago, the overtime goal against Colorado. We beat Washington 8-3, blew the doors off the Blues. Like, we couldn't lose. We looked fantastic. And now, when the going, like, we're 10 points up in the playoffs, and all of a sudden, we are now going to be on a 6-game losing streak. 6 games. Because we lost our captain. Dylan Larkin cannot be that important. If he is, he needs Hart Trophy votes. That is how important he is to this team, that when he's not there, they turn into Sharks. They turn into a house league team. It's incredible. I mean, seriously, how does this happen? How do you go from that dominant to this dog water in that short amount of time? Tonight and even the last 6 games. I mean, sure, Vegas, hey, we lost 5-3. There was some effort there. Okay, cool, but you're in the middle of a playoff race, okay? And you had this cushion that is now gone, and there's zero effort, there's zero urgency, and there's no compete at all. This team isn't doing anything, and they just look disinterested. I don't understand how you can have this many veteran players that you brought in. I've got a list of them. Kopp, Comfer, Petrie, Gostisbehere, Sherratt, Mata, Perron. All of these guys are brought in because they're veterans for shit like this. And none of these guys can do anything. Petrie and Sherratt, the last I saw, were a -4 in the first period. How does that even happen? That's unbelievable. And I mean, you can look at, like, okay, are we going to really rely on a Patrick Kane who's 35 years old? Is he still a good player? Yeah. But he's not going to carry the team. Someone needs to step up. But for some reason, no one can play defense. No one can stop a puck anymore. Alex Lyon, listen, it was a nice story. It really was. But I think we're starting to see this is just what it is. He's been pulled in like 3 of the last 5 games. Is he overworked? This is the same thing that happened with Ville Husso last year, Alex Nedeljkovic the year before, where we just don't have the goalie, right? Other things that I've been just seeing, I mean, like, hey, Lucas Raymond, one of the younger guys on our team, is the only one that I see actually giving a shit out there, which is good. That's actually really good, because he is going to be a core of this team for a long, long time. And I need to see those young guys get pissed off and care more than the vets on this team who don't give a shit. If I see Andrew Kopp dump one more puck in from the top of the circle, I'm going to snap. We're paying him all this money. A lot of these guys. This is most of our salary cap. All the guys that I just mentioned, useless. Nothing going on. I'd be fine if all of those guys were off the team. If they were all gone and just bring people up. That's all I want now. And this is all irrational, okay? Maybe a little bit is truth coming out, but bring up Simon Edvinsson. Bring up Elmer Soderblom. Let me see Marco Kasper. Scratch some of these guys. There's no message. I mean, Derek Lalonde has even said it. Well, the message is blah, 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 blah. Well, they clearly don't get it. So some of this has to be on the coaching staff too. These guys are not ready to play. And I understand that you don't have your best player in Dylan Larkin. But holy shit, no one can step up. Not one guy. In the last 6 games, no one can make some magic happen. Really? And for people saying, oh my God, they should have made some moves at the deadline. This is why they shouldn't have. This is exactly the complete opposite reason that you guys are thinking. It's like Yzerman knew that this was what the team was, which is also, it's on him. It really is, because all those guys I listed, they're all free agents. He brought all of these guys in, and nothing is happening right now. Now, in this small 6-game chunk, okay, it's a small sample size. We had a small sample size right before that of 6 games where they look like Stanley Cup contenders. If you mix those all in, it's like, okay, they're playing 500 hockey. It's still not good enough. And what I said after the trade deadline in that video was, the reality is they're in a playoff spot. And if they don't make the playoffs, yeah, I'm going to be pissed because you were in control of your destiny. And you know what? They still are. Like, there's still 18 games left. But I've said it a few times now where, hey, we have like such an easy schedule coming up. There's no such thing as an easy schedule, okay? I don't know why I even said it, and a lot of people said it. Buffalo, Arizona, loss, and not even just that we lost, crushed. 4-0, whatever this game ends up, because it was 7-2, and I just said, I'm out. I can't watch this anymore. It's like watching a train wreck. So the Wings are in a lot of trouble. What is it gonna take? These guys need to go out and just have a party and like get hammered and like loosen up, or like what are we doing here? Like, it's not a practice thing, is it? It's effort, clearly. The X's and O's, like, do they need to go back and watch the 6 games that they played with the intensity of a playoff team, the 6 before this? Because it's complete Jekyll and Hyde. It's not the team that we've seen. And even just scrolling through Twitter, I'm not alone, and I know you guys probably feel the same way as me. And it's a reason why I don't post a lot of videos like this, where I'm like pissed off. But once in a while, you know what, damn it, like, I feel a certain type of way. I love this team, but it's not working right now. And I don't know what they're going to have to do to turn this around. I'm going to the game on Saturday. And I mean, now I'm not expecting anything. But like, every single game now is like a must win. You can't just go 500 and make the playoffs. We can't just scoreboard watch and just hope the Islanders lose. Like, we have to put some wins together. We need points. And these are the teams like Buffalo and Arizona that we have to take advantage. Now, they're playing both of these teams again in the next week. They better come out and respond, because if they're just dead in the water. This just, to me, signals that they are a flawed team, and I think it's something we've known. And when they are winning, let's enjoy the ride. When they're losing like this, it feels like the last 5 or 6 years, and that's why it pisses me off, because I know what these guys can do, but I also know what they can do, like tonight, where they can just lay an absolute stinker. But after all of that, breaking all of this down in this really pissed off way, it really boils down to one thing. It has nothing to do with X's and O's. It has nothing to do with the talent on the team. It has nothing to do with the bounces. And it has everything to do with they don't want it enough. And they need to want it more than the other team. And that's what sports is about. And they just don't have it. So hey, I apologize for the rant, but this is what it is. This is the reality that we're living in right now, where, you know, a week and a half ago, we all thought, I think, hey, this might be a playoff team. But really, if you even look at the trade deadline, you think anybody was really going to help that they were going to bring in? I mean, we went through it. If you want to go back and look at that video, go for it. But I'm just pissed off. And that's why I hopped in here, made this quick video. And what do you guys think? What needs to happen? Like, do you want to see Edvinsson called up? Do you need to see some scratches? Do you need to see some, like, what do the Red Wings need to do to get this back on track? Leave it in the comments. If you're pissed off too, let me know. That's cool. If you think I'm overreacting, that's also fine. I get it. But when you love a team this much, you're going to get fired up, and I am fired up today. Some of these other losses, like, you know, against the Coyotes and stuff, like, okay, well, this is not good, but we have some, you know, room to grow. I don't know. But just tonight just doesn't feel positive. Like, there's nothing. It just feels like this is it. And I know it's not. I'm trying to tell myself that as I'm talking to you guys. I'm trying to calm myself down. But this is not fun. And I want to see playoff hockey. I think we all want to see that. There hasn't been anything at LCA since the arena was built. I want to go. I want to see both of the home games. Like, they might not win a round, but damn it, this is the next step. So they better start competing, and they better want it more, because if they don't, there's going to be some major changes in Hockey Town in the offseason, because I don't think Steve Yzerman is going to watch this. He's probably feeling the same way, because there's some guys on this team that just don't give a shit. All right, guys, so going down the stretch, hopefully I don't have to post any more of these videos. I want them to turn it around. I want there to be more games like, you know, the Patrick Kane overtime winner, and like those positive vibes. I would need them. I want playoff hockey for us, okay? So if you like this video, if you were entertained by it, please leave a like. Subscribe if you don't. Comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Hopefully the next one is a little bit better, but I'll see you in that one.